LeBron James, Paul George in the top 40 NBA free agents of 2018, Part 02. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Los Angeles Lakers, unrestricted, a one-year rental with the Lakers last season. Caldwell-Pope improved his shooting his three-pointers, in particular, and would like a long-term deal. Enes Kanter, New York, player option. Kanter, who has stated a desire to remain with the Knicks, is just 26 and is coming off a season in which he averaged 14.1 points and 11 rebounds. Will Barton, Denver, unrestricted. Barton has developed into one of the top 6 men in the league, and there are plenty of teams that would benefit by adding him. Of players who came off the bench in more than 40 games last season, Barton was tied for third with 13.7 points per game. Fred VanVleet, Toronto, restricted. Another one of the league's best bench players, VanVleet finished third in the 6th Man of the Year voting and played a big role for the 59-win Raptors. After a season in which he shot 41.4% from beyond the arc, he's a hot commodity. Luke Mbah, Houston, unrestricted. Many of his contributions don't show up in the box score, but make no mistake, Mbah is a big part of what makes Houston so dangerous. The Rockets' defensive rating last season was 101.2 with him on the court, 105.4 with him off. Rajon Rondo, New Orleans, unrestricted. The veteran point guard had a career resurgence in New Orleans last season, particularly in the playoffs, where he averaged 10.3 points and 12.2 assists in 9 games. 27. Rudy Gay, San Antonio, unrestricted. He's not the 20-point per game scorer he once was, but Gay, given the right situation, can still contribute. 28. Kyle Anderson, San Antonio, restricted. Anderson took a significant step forward in his 4th NBA season, taking advantage of additional minutes due to Leonard's absence. Could he be the team's future at small forward? 29. Thaddeus Young, Indiana, player option. Update: Young opted into the final year of his contract for $13.7 million and is off the market, a person with knowledge of the situation told USA Today Sports' Jeff Zilgett. 30. Lance Stevenson, Indiana, unrestricted. Every team can use a player like Stevenson, a gritty, versatile defender who served as a spark plug off the bench during his 2nd stint in Indiana. Brook Lopez, Los Angeles Lakers, unrestricted. Sure, he's 30, but there's always going to be value in a 7-footer who can knock down three-pointers. He may not be part of the Lakers' future plans, but there's certainly a spot for him elsewhere. 32. Wayne Ellington, Miami, unrestricted. Ellington, who finished last season ranked 6th in the NBA with 227 three-pointers made, is the type of veteran floor spacer contending teams covet. 33. Rodney Hood, Cleveland, restricted. Hood, a talented wing who came to Cleveland as part of the Cavs roster overhaul at the trade deadline, never gained a real foothold in the rotation, but he could be valuable with the right support system. 34. Nerlens Noel, Dallas, unrestricted. After signing a qualifying offer last summer with Dallas, Noel had his worst season as a pro and heads into free agency with tons of question marks. 35. Seth Curry, Dallas, unrestricted. Curry didn't play last season as a result of a stress fracture in his leg, but Steph's younger brother should garner interest after a strong 2016-17 campaign. Joe Harris, Brooklyn, unrestricted, the 26-year-old forward shot a career-high 49.1% from the field and 41.9% from beyond the arc last season. He can be a solid contributor for a handful of teams other than Brooklyn. 37. Greg Monroe, Boston, unrestricted, Monroe played for 3 teams last season: Milwaukee, Phoenix, Boston, and was largely stuck on the bench during the Celtics' march to the Eastern Conference Finals. 38. Dwyane Wade, Miami, unrestricted, after bouncing between Chicago, Cleveland and Miami, Wade has made it clear he wants to finish his career with the Heat if he hasn't already played his last game. Dante Exum, Utah, restricted, injuries have robbed Exum of much of his first 4 seasons, but he did have a promising end to his 2017-18 campaign, and it's hard to see the Jazz not matching an offer. 40. Michael Beasley, New York, unrestricted, Beasley had several 30-point games for the Knicks last season, and he still shot over 50% from the field.